Hey guys, I want to talk to you about God's favorite name. Um, so since these people are hiding God's favorite name, because in the Holy Quran it says, if you call me by that name, I'll come. Like basically, this is his promise. But that name is hidden with the Holy Quran. It's like hidden. Only people who break, the meaning behind every word, what it says in the Holy Quran and stuff, know that name. But they usually don't give that name out because it's a sacred name, and so if you know that name, you can ask God for anything, and God will command your wish, whatnot. And I'm just going to tell you, you don't need to know that name, okay? Because I know so many target individuals online, they say, oh, God's sacred name is Yahweh. God's sacred name is, Jesus. Well, God's sacred name is, Anu. God's sacred, they're all going in a loophole trying to figure out that sacred name. The enemy knows that name. Also, this name only work for those his God bless, like God blesses. If God's blessing you, blessing your seed, your ancestor, your bloodline and whatnot, that name will work. Even the enemy knows it. If they can call it, it still does not receive the same response as someone his God blessed. Like the seed of Abraham, God bless. You know what I mean? And so when you call that name, God comes, He appears in your life. So I'm going to tell you, there's things you could say as well, it's also to achieve the same outcome. You don't need to know that name, but you can say, the God of creation, the one who created heaven and earth, the sun and the moon. So creation starts from the sun and the moon, Saturday and Sunday. That's a Saturday and Sunday, the sun and the moon. Okay? You said the God who created the sun and the moon. Okay? The one who exalted, the one who manifested all the stars, created all the galaxy and stuff. So you say the prayer, you say, when you start your prayer, you say, thank you, God. And then you say, the one who created the sun and the moon. Okay? And the stars, galaxy, dimensions, and, energy, light, anything you can think of. When you say it that way, the universe knows who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? When you say it. So, because if you call on a wrong, you can call on a wrong God. You know what I'm saying? You can call on a wrong God, it's not going to receive the same outcome. But when you say it that way, the universe aligns with you and they know who you're calling. Even you do not know that name, is still you are actually setting the intention to call the Creator. Okay? And so I wanted to share this with you, and I want you guys, when you do this prayer now before the winter equinox, which is December 21st, and just look at your city or country, whatnot. When is that equinox actually is, and you can call the Creator, whatever you want, your wish is going to be manifested into existence. Okay, so that will help you. So you don't need to know the name, but you just need to say your prayer in this way. Okay, so when you create this prayer, you have to seal it. You have to say, I seal this prayer with the sacred name that's only known to my Creator, the one who created the sun and the moon again, right? And the stars and, and the planets and all of that, okay? To seal it with his sacred name, only known to him, not to anyone else, okay? Yeah. So when you do that, your intention it will manifest. The enemy, they think, because they hold that name over your head, they think that name, they're not going to tell you the name, but they know that name. Yeah. Unfortunately, they do know the name, but they're not going to tell you that name. You don't need to. I'm just telling you how to actually call that name. You invoke that name. You can invoke that name. His authority, his power, So, God, we always say He, but God is neutral. If God is not, you can't just label God as like male or female. God is, the purest light governing the universe is purity. God's purity is basically, it doesn't have a gender, So that's also keep in mind, okay? So you be neutral and try not to, focus on that very much, okay? Because God is God, you know what I mean? You don't need to know anything else. And I just wanted to share this with you. It will help you a great deal and stuff. And it will also, when you do recite this, when you invoke this name and his divinity and whatnot, and authority. I just look at the clock on the microwave. It says like 3:22. Anyhow, it needs to be corrected. That's not the right time. But anyhow, but it means something. All right. I have to look it up as well. 3:22, what it means. All right. So I just want to share this with you guys and to help you align with the Creator, the hidden one. It won't be hidden anymore when you do this prayer. I'm telling you, it's going to help you a great deal. Okay? Okay. All right. So let me know what you think in the comment section. If you think you agree with me, disagree, this what I'm saying to you resonates, makes sense. I would love to hear from you. All right.